Hi guys, my name is Jen and I'm one of the academic coaches over at the Mason Learning Services Center. Today I'm going to share with you 5 of my study tips that I find very helpful and that I personally use almost on a weekly basis. So in my program, I write a lot of papers. Those are the huge chunk of my grades. So something that I like to do, the first tip is that I use the app Grammarly. So I would, for example, I would highlight a passage of my paper, and then if you go over, you can actually download Grammarly as an extension onto your web browser. You can download it as an app on your phone, so it's pretty handy. So I'm going to take you through how I go through the website. So here we have Grammarly. Bear with me, my laptop is very slow today. See, as you can see, I have used Grammarly a lot. These are all my documents that I've used for it. So you're just going to click here on New. All right, and then you're just going to paste your passage. So Control V, and then it's going to automatically check your paper for you. So as you can see, nothing popped up. That means for the free basic grammar check, they didn't find anything that needed to be changed. If you do feel like you would like to purchase the app, they do show how many advanced issues that may be in your paper. And I don't have the advanced one. I found that I usually am pretty good with figuring out my mistakes, and I like using the free one because that really fixes the basic things that you kind of overlook, like commas or possession, etc., or spelling. So yeah, so you can see here, these are all checks for that short passage, and then here is some of the advanced things that need to be checked within the paper. So I think that's a really great resource. One thing I also love to do is, this is my tip number 2, is I'll go to Google Translator. All right. So sometimes when we read our papers over and over again, we tend to get tired of reading it, or we miss little things. So of course, having other people check your paper for you is also a great tool. But if you're running in a time crunch, or you really want something else, you really could just paste your passage onto Google Translate and then click the audio, and it'll read it to you. So you can sit back and listen, and if you hear Google read it to you and you hear something that's kind of funky, kind of weird, you go back into your paper and kind of fix it. So you just click that, and then it should read it to you. So I found that to be very helpful too. So my third study tip is taking advantage of the Mason Writing Center. So there we go here, Writing Center. And this center is so great. They have so many resources, and they have people there to solely help you formulate and check your paper and give you, critique and assist. So you would just click here, the Writing Center. All right, so you can see here they offer tutoring, face-to-face, online tutoring, video tutoring, ESL writing support. You click here to make an appointment. They have workshops, which is great. Take advantage of it. These are all free too, so this is just great. This is where you click to see what tutors they have, other resources, and they even have a section just specified for graduate students. So this is great. Definitely look into this website, make an appointment. You can do as simple as walking in and asking them, what service do you offer, or if they take walk-ins. As for my fourth tip, so let's see. So my paper here I have as an example is the effects of grade retention. If I really wanted to kind of, yeah, my textbook has a lot of information and I've had a lot of information through my lectures and my notes, but also taking advantage of extra resources online. So things like using YouTube or searching other PowerPoints online. So if I was to say effects on retention, PowerPoint. And usually there will be PowerPoints that pop up from other schools and other professors that have also discussed that topic. And I find it's really helpful because then you get to see different perspectives, especially when you're formulating a research paper. You want to know all the different points of views. It's really important. Not only just putting it into Google, but you can also put it into YouTube to see if there's any TED Talks or professors uploading their lectures. It's very helpful. So we're going to see what they have on effects of retention on YouTube. Now this is kind of specific, so I'm not sure if a lot will pop up. Let's see, effects of can't spell. My laptop is being very funky today. Bear with me. Effects of retention. And then I'll put in school. Okay, so first one, right there, effects of grade retention on students. Second video, what is grade retention? What does grade retention mean? And its explanation. So as you can see, even though this one's a little bit more specific topic, there's still something there on YouTube. So I really suggest taking advantage of the online resources that Mason has to offer, and also what's right all over us. YouTube, everyone uses YouTube. There's so much good information on there. As my last and final tip, it doesn't have to do with anything online, but it does have to do with note-taking when you're preparing for either formulating a research idea or studying for tests, is color coding your notes. So really highlighting important things, and such as using a blue marker to highlight someone's name or date, and then using a yellow marker to highlight definitions. So it really helps you kind of separate what notes you're taking and help you visualize it better. So those are the 5 quick tips I had for you. I hope you find it very helpful. These are the tips. These are some of the tips, the things that I use almost every single day when I'm preparing for my courses. I hope you gained a lot of helpful information from this short clip. If you have any more questions or you would like to make an appointment, make sure you check out our site, Learning Services, which I will pull up. All you do is GMU Learning Services. And here we have the academic coaching. You can meet the coaches, and you can also make an appointment with us right here. Here's our number, and you can also send an email. And this is where we're located. Thank you for listening and watching my video, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!